Are you sick and tired of creating designs in Canva and they're taking forever just to figure out how to do one little thing? Well, I created a video, 10 Canva hacks to make your graphic design faster, and because it was such a success and I had people asking for more tips, I thought I would film another iteration of that video. So today I'm giving you 10 brand new tips and tricks that you can use inside of Canva to make your graphic design process better. But I don't want this video just to be tips and tricks. We're gonna get to that. I've also been getting some questions lately as I have gotten more views on here and I have launched my membership, and we talk a lot about pin design in there, about Canva Pro. A lot of people have been using the free version of Canva, or they use PicMonkey, Photoshop, other tools. Tailwind Create is another option for creating pins. And they're asking me, is Tailwind Pro really worth it? And in my opinion, yes, it is worth it. You pay $9.99 a month if you pay for the annual membership, or if you pay monthly, it's $12.99 a month. And you get the background remover tool, all of the awesome, like 70 million stock photography options, as well as pro elements that you can add on your designs, illustrations, all of that good stuff, and more, like the magic resize tool. So helpful. 100% if you're watching this and wondering, should I pay for Canva Pro? Yes, you should. It is so affordable. Why wouldn't you? Another really, really great option when you have Canva Pro is the ability to add templates to your account. You can make templates out of your designs, and you can also organize all of your content that you're uploading to the platform into folders, which makes your life just a heck of a lot easier. Another reason why Canva Pro is so great, you can actually schedule up to 8 social media platforms with your one Canva Pro license. And that's pretty phenomenal. So you don't even have to have an outside scheduling tool anymore to schedule to Facebook or Pinterest or whatever. You can use Canva and their content planner and their publish to button, which is pretty freaking cool. That is my main argument as to why you should use and pay for Canva Pro. So why don't we talk about the hacks, the 10 tips and tricks that you are going to learn about for Canva, because to even use these 10 tips and tricks, you have to have Canva Pro. Let's dive into the computer, and I'm going to show you all 10 plus a bonus tip, and then you can be on your merry way to go try these out yourself. Okay, let's dive right into the 10 tips and tricks. So we're just going to create a basic design, and I'm just going to start from the top and I'm going to go to the bottom. So tip number 1 is quickly inserting your designs into mockups, into what most people didn't realize they could even do on Canva, and that's smart mockups. So you're going to add your design to the design. Essentially, add your asset to the design, and then go to Effects and click Smart Mockups, and click Choose All, and you can see, or See All, and you can see all of the different mockups that you can insert your design into. Now, this eliminates a ton of steps in the workflow for actually mocking up your designs. So let's find a female hand. This one looks okay. You can adjust it by clicking this button here. You can adjust some of the settings with the mockup and how it looks. If you want it to fit, if you want it to fill, or if you want it to be custom, you can change that here. When you're done, you just click Apply, and now your asset is inside of a device, and you can see how really seamless that looks, and without, having weird sizing issues. Okay, so the next item on our list is hyperlinking inside of PDFs. Did you know that you could hyperlink inside of PDF documents? So you have to actually download the item as a PDF to your device in order for it to be hyperlinked. But let's just choose this template. And then let's just say maybe we wanted this right here to be a hyperlink. Go to the 3 dots if you don't see it. It's over here on the right hand side though. And then put your URL in there and click Apply, and it's going to add an underline to that so you know the hyperlink is there. And that is hyperlinking inside a PDF. So you can hyperlink more than one link per page now and per creation. So used to you were stuck with one link for your whole PDF. Not anymore, friends. Tip number 3 is you can search for elements and photography by creator. So if you didn't know you could do that, you actually can. So let's actually just search for this one. So what we're going to do is hover over the 3 dots for this person and click view more by, and it's going to give you a creator code right here. So this creator code is everything this person has designed is uploaded inside of this creator code. So if you like their designs and their aesthetic, then just know that you can search for them by code. So if you don't want to save them to a folder, perhaps that's just too messy, then you can search by creator code, and it also works on the photography, stock photography on Canva as well. Tip number 4 is quickly duplicating elements, and I really like this, and I found this by accident. So you can duplicate elements by clicking the plus sign. You can also Control C, Control V. It'll paste that element in. So you actually have to have it selected, and it'll duplicate it for you. But did you know, if you hold down the Option key on your MacBook, I don't know what this is on Windows, I'm sorry, but if you hold down the Option key and just drag, it will duplicate that sucker for you. And then another really quick tip for duplication is Command D will also duplicate for you very quickly. Tip number 5 is one that is already on the screen and you may not even realize it's there, and that's rulers and guides. So if you go to File, you can turn on rulers and guides right here, and you can also show margins and print bleed if you are creating something that's going to be printed. But for now, we're just focusing on rulers and guides. So if you hold this and you drag, you can actually set your own guidelines, and you're not stuck to Canva's guidelines at that point. So here's Canva's guidelines. It's up here higher, so you can set your own, and then you can get your creation to be lined up with that. So that's actually pretty cool. This next one is really, really fun, and you actually have to have something already on your screen in order to use it. So a design already mocked up that you can copy. But do you see this little paint roller right here? It copies the style of one element, and you can paste that style onto another element. So let's just say we added this element and we customized the color, and we wanted to duplicate that to another element. So you would just click the element that you want to copy the style from, click the paint roller, and then click the element you want to copy it to, and click it again, and it'll copy the design right over. So this actually works with text as well. So if you added some wavy text or whatever, it'll actually copy that style, and you can paste it right on over. This next one is actually something that I am really, really, really digging, and I'm using this a lot. So I'm actually going to add one of my designs, one of the Pinterest templates that we sell in our Canva templates pack. This is a PNG that I actually uploaded to the platform in order to mock it up inside of a phone. So you can only do, so the tip here is drop shadows. You can only do drop shadows inside of Canva if it's a PNG or if it's a photo that you've uploaded. So it actually has to be a file. It can't be the design that you're currently working on. So you might have to make a little workaround to actually, do the drop shadow on your device or whatever it is that you're doing. But in this case, I already had this one in my designs. So add your PNG or JPEG or whatever to your design. It takes a minute to load here, but you can see this little section right here for shadows, and there's quite a lot of shadows that you can choose from. So we're just going to go with drop. And if you notice the little icons that show up on the drop shadow, now you want to make sure to pay attention to that, because you cannot edit that drop shadow if you click apply. You have to undo the whole thing and then redo it. So you can change the color of the drop shadow if you wanted to, and you can also change all of these other settings here: offset, angle, transparency, blur, and then the actual location of the drop shadow itself. So that's actually a new feature that I'm really digging. So drop shadows. This next one is super fun, and I don't think a lot of people even know that they can do it. We're going to add some text to our design here, and we are going to make it bigger so we can actually see this happen. And you're going to go to Effects and Curve Text. So you can actually curve text now, and you can change the direction of the curve. So if you wanted it to go the other way, if you wanted it to have a really big curve, and then if you just wanted to make some wavy text, you could do that too. So all you have to do is copy and paste it. So remember, Option drag, and we're going to make this a -47. And then position it. And now we have a wavy text. It looks like a little caterpillar. How cute. I love it. I found this on TikTok actually, so I can't take credit for the wavy text. I did know about the curved text though. Now, tip number 9 is QR codes. Did you know that you can create your own custom linkable QR codes inside of Canva? All you're going to do is go to More and click QR code here, and it's going to bring this up, and then you're going to add whatever URL in that you want to send them to. So maybe it's your review page, maybe it's your TikTok or Instagram or YouTube or whatever. If you're creating graphic designs or flyers or business cards, this could come in really handy. And then it adds a custom QR code to your design, and all that person has to do is scan it, and it'll bring up whatever you've linked. So that's actually really cool. Okay, so tip number 10 and bonus tip 11 is actually inside of presentations. And I don't think a lot of people even know that this exists, because I found it by pure accident. So we're actually going to open up my design that I was creating just a few days ago. I presented this set of slides to my membership academy, and when I was downloading it, I accidentally clicked this present button, and I realized there were settings in here. And if you click presenter view, any notes that you add to your presentation are going to show up. So this is what your audience is going to see. So you have a timer, and then you have a keyboard, and then all of your notes will show up over here on this side, and your people who are watching your presentation won't actually be able to see this. They're only going to see this window. And then you can actually send them a link to this presentation to watch, and it'll live on Canva servers, and you don't have to link it to Vimeo or anything like that. You can make a full presentation and send someone a link to it. So that's actually pretty cool. Now, bonus tip 11 is Canva Live. This is something I just completely stumbled upon. So if you click learn more about Canva Live, basically, it's where your audience can join from anywhere, any device, and they have a chat room that they can interact with you inside of, and the chat just shows up right over here on this side, and you can present your presentation live to them. They can chat with you. All they're going to see is this right here and their chat box, and that's just really freaking cool. And then when it's all over, you can actually give a link to the presentation like I had mentioned before. That's it for this quick list of tips and tricks. I hope that you enjoyed this one, and let me know if you want me to do it again. All right, so how about those 10, technically 11 tips and tricks that you can use inside of Canva to make your designs better, to be more efficient, and to hyperlink and make QR codes. There's so many things that you can do inside of Canva that I don't think a lot of people even realize, and there's so much more that I could share, but we have to keep this video short. Let me know in the comments down below what your new favorite trick is that you're gonna try out in your own business that I shared with you today. Or if you already knew about all 10 of these, what out of those 10 is your favorite? Let me know in the comments down below. If you're interested in more Canva related content, maybe designing pins and things like that, click on over to our playlist here to continue your watching experience. And we will see you next time.